E-Cig.
Good evening, welcome to Vape Talk UK. It's Tuesday night and we've got our credits back. We have everything's working. I shouldn't have said it. Touch wood.
You broke it. That's it. Game over.
Everything's working. Just a bit of feedback from chat, if you may. Just making sure we're coming through loud and clear. Am I even in chat? I am. I'm in chat.
Yeah.
It seems to be working okay. It seems, everything seems to be coming in. Let me get our show notes up. The amateur that I am.
Basically, the crazy clusterfuck of streaming. Bear with us if the voice goes out of sync or shit goes a little bit crazy, because it will do. And this is a process that will have some teething problems. We will iron out the creases, and it's just going to get better and better. We've got so much planned with the new format of this show, because basically we decided that it sucked and we wanted to make it better.
So first things first is we got rid of Chris. Chris made it think it was his idea. He thought he was quitting. He wasn't. He was fired. He was fired. And I know.
Yeah.
Is he in? Is he in tonight? Who's Chris's biggest fan?
Apparently there's double audio going on.
We're lagging real bad.
Yeah, it will catch up with itself.
Double audio. Echo. Give me a second, boys. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Might just be my headphones are really loud. Oh, it might just be my headphones are really loud, and it's coming through my headphones twice. It's weird. We're getting there. Like I said, there's teething problems. Yeah, no. If it's just me, then it's coming too loud through my headphones into the microphone. More than likely.
Let me turn you down a little bit in the control panel. Cass. Echo only when Cass speaks. I've turned you down a little bit.
Yeah, and I've turned my headphones down as well, so it shouldn't come out of my headphones into the microphone.
Who's behind the black screen? It's actually Chris's stomach. He's sat there, but this week he's hiding behind his belly. Anyway, as you may see, we have a face in the bottom. Is he on the bottom right of everyone's screen or just mine? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Steve Hoskins. Steve is...
Hello.
Steve is part of a Powerhouse Vape Safe group company, and they are responsible for a number of e-liquids that you may or may not have seen. What we're going to do is we're going to get on with the start of the show, what we've opened on, and then we'll do an introduction with Steve, and he can explain who he is, what he does, and all that jazz. It's a delay and double audio cast only. Literally.
Weird. That's a bit strange.
Just go into the advanced audio. Cass audio. I've just done a little change. Just do a little bit of talking, Cass.
Hello, how are we today? I don't know. I don't know.
Steve, can you just say something?
Yeah, hello. Hello, everyone. How are you today?
Everyone, how are you today?
This is a test, I'm guessing, to see if I'm responsible for this nasty ass echo. Is it a me? Nobody knows.
Let's see what everyone... There we go. Steve has it too. Cassie's good. Oh my god. Fixed. What? Better. Oh my word. I didn't even do anything. Cass, speak again.
Odd.
So what is actually happening? Because I mean, obviously you guys it's fine. But for me, I don't. But no, I was just listening back to it and I didn't hear the echo. So weird.
Lol, unfixed. Right. So I know what that was.
What was it?
I was.
Oh, I'm echoing.
Mute output. Monitor and output. Mute output. Try turning your speakers down a little bit, Steve.
Okay, I'm just gonna move my mic away.
Is that any better? Hello.
Ah, yes. We're hearing. What?
Should I grab a headset? I've got like a cheapy headset. Maybe that would work better. If it's me.
That's better. So as soon as I mute out,
It was because perhaps the echo from the speakers.
spot on.
Okay, yeah, it's spot on. Don't touch anything.
But that was 2 minutes ago.
No, it wasn't. It's not that far behind. It's like. Oi! Yeah. We have dog friend. And he doesn't like sirens. Hello. So yeah, we will get there. So eventually.
Echoes back again. Right. So what that was? Let me mute.
I think it could be me. Let me grab a headset. 2 seconds.
It's not. No, it's not. It's our audio monitoring. That should be okay now.
That's so weird. We never had. See, we did a lot of tests of this. We've done about 10 tests of this, and there's echoing, so it's super weird. Yeah, it's likely to be the Steve, who's the only one who hasn't got headphones on.
Ta-da!
Steve's good. It's just cats.
I think my mic is the loudest, so that might be why it's. That's so weird.
Let me see if this makes a difference.
Okay, now. So basically, I've got to listen to everything twice.
Can you not just mute your your feed?
No, because I'm hearing it twice. I'm hearing the monitor through the software from Skype.
Okay, fine. Right.
Let's leave it at that. I'll just have to listen in double.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you for bearing with us because it's up and we're going to mess around with it and see what's going on. We will do more tests throughout the week. Yeah. So, what we vaping on?
Steve, you go.
Say that again. I've just connected the headset now, so I don't know if the sound is coming through a little bit better or not.
Yeah, that's fine. We have got, I must say, this is a new and interesting thing's not working properly. So thanks, formerly Simon Watson. Yeah, I know I'm lagged. I'm not really sure why I'm lagged. Bear with. Right, Steve, what are you vaping on, mate?
Yeah. Right now, I've got some the juice chocolate milk, which It's basically the perfect clone, if you like, of a famous, globally known for its golden arches. Their version of their chocolate milkshake is very similar to my version. So I've got some of that, but I've also got a second mod that I've just filled up with some development juice because I do a OEM service, and one of our clients is after adding some of the some new juices. Just got that on test as well.
Awesome. What devices are you using, mate?
Well, this is. Do you know what? Right, I've actually got, and this is. You're gonna hate on me. A lot of people are gonna hate on me for this, maybe, but I've got 2 different Falcons, right? Now, hear me out here. I know it's a commercial tank and whatnot, but when we do our testing, I'd say maybe 70 to 80% of our consumers, our target market, are using the tanks, be it or I'm not dissing it, but there's obviously the connoisseurs out there that all like to get their cotton in RDA. So we do some tests. I've got a Frosty here. So we do our tests through every, like the convenience of being able to just throw a stock coil in and go. I haven't got time to fanny around. So that's my the explanation of using the Falcon.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
Do yourself. I'm trying to work out what I'm hearing everyone 3 times. So.
I'm using a Berserker mouth to line. I've got this on top of the Minikin V2. Mark's about to lose himself. You figured it out?
No, carry on.
So I'm
carry on.
using the Minikin V2 with the Berserker, and in this, I don't know if you saw last week's show, I found a green tea and honey flavour made by a company called Mellow Buddha. And actually, I've been loving this. I was a little bit unsure last week because it was like, grab it out the box, see what this is about, never heard of it, never tried it, and put it in, and I've been vaping it. I'm most of the way through the bottle now, and because it's a Berserker, it uses like no juice whatsoever. Yeah, or Skype,
nice.
because Mark is local and we're obviously through a Skype chat, so yeah. Anyway, I'm testing some pod salts on those at the moment. So I've got the blueberry jam tart from pod salt in one of them, and in the other one, if I can find the bottle, I have got the what is this? Vapor's Oven lemon cake, which is a fairly alright lemon. And the reason I'm doing it in 2 mini fits is because vaping salts, normally when I test e-liquids, I test them on an RDA for my reviews. Doing it is a bit hardcore. So I've got 2 identical pods. Every time I test, bang a new set of pods in, and I can test 2 e-liquids per video. And I've got like 12 of them. It's a lot of videos. But yeah, I'm using them at the moment. So yeah, that's what I'm using. Oh, and I've got the trusty Mini Gusto with honey roast tobacco in there. But dude,
I could see Michael in, man, because I guess he's getting everything in double.
Mark, have you got the YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube's muted. I'm hearing it once through Skype, and then again through. I can talk. I don't hear myself back. But as soon as I turn the monitoring off, you guys all echo. So to make the audio sound fine, I have to put the monitoring on, which makes me hear everything once through Skype and then again through OBS.
Awesome.
No, not.
Can you not mute? Oh my god, he's going off again.
Whoa.
Oi! 2 seconds.
Jesus.
Right, so I am vaping on. Those of you that don't know, I'm gonna play the card again. I have very little vape equipment at the moment, so I've lost the chat.
You've lost the chance. It's all go. Steve is jumpy. Cass is lagging. It's all going well. Yeah, like I said at the beginning, please bear with us, guys. We know there's issues.
I can't cope. I actually can't cope. So yes, I'm on. I'm still using the Vape Drag Mini with the K-Fun vaping on 12mg Foods Gold from justadnick.com. I'm also I grabbed a Clito Pro off the shelf from work earlier, and I'm about to. I nicked up my first 70-30 juice in a long time. I need to work out. I've been told I've got to try these mesh coils. Apparently they're incredible. The meshes are the 1.5s, 0.15s, yeah? Hello? Oh, he's gone. Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, that's alright. You said that twice. That was weird.
Mark.
Oh, shit! Oh,
Right.
that was like being in a cave with a duck. Or is it a duck's? Is it a duck's quack that doesn't echo?
Ducks quacks don't echo.
No.
I mean,
don't believe that.
Clearly it's bullshit, but well. So, Mark, what's your burning issue of the week? What's been bugging you this week?
All I got was, what's your burning issue of the week? What's your burning issue of the week? What's bugging you this week? What's bugging you this week? I'll give you one fucking guess what's bugging me this week.
Is it the socio-political climate of Southeast Asia?
Of Southeast Asia. Do you know when the sentence is long, they overlap, and I have to wait for you to finish the second sentence? It is, absolutely. It's all about Southeast Asia, and it's frustrating, upsetting, and a little depressing. But hey ho, shit happens. I've got no idea what's happening in Southeast Asia. Please don't talk. Please don't talk. My burning issue this week is we're going to talk about this a little bit later when we talk about some new products. How do you turn that? There we go. When we talk about some of the new products. But one of the things that's really getting my tits at the moment is the amount of fucking pod systems. And I don't just mean pod systems. I mean wannabe pod systems and pod systems with built-in little boxes that you fill juice up with. I was looking at new products coming to the market, and it was just pod system after pod system after pod system after pod system. Don't get me wrong, they have got a place. I like pod systems, but fuck me, is there any need for them in the amount that there are?
Yeah.
I guess it's just the market, isn't it? It's I think it'll like sort of calm down and tail off at some point, but right now it's the new technology, the emerging technology industry. So unfortunately, we are going to be flooded with lots of different variants of all type.
Now, is it because Salt Nick to the mainstream is relatively new?
Mm-hmm.
I think my issue with pod systems is not the amount of them, because they're just going to... It's like vapes. It's like getting annoyed over vapes. My issue is when a pod system comes out and there's 40,000 types of coil for it. You've got like mesh coils. You've got 400 resistances. You've got ceramic coils. nichrome coils. It's like, if you're going to design it properly, you will have one, maybe two types. Don't try and apply yourself to every market because it's just too goddamn complicated.
It's complicated.
I think Mark's about to literally.
Please, guys, just chat amongst yourselves. I've got to work this out.
I'm finding it hilarious.
Yeah. So, I mean, hopefully Mark's got headphones off for a second. But you see what I mean, right, Steve? Like, for example, I'm trying to think of one. The Zell 2, for example, right? Brilliant little device, but there's no need for there to be a 1.2 ohm pod and a 1. Like, I'm trying to think of literally any pod device. It's got mesh, 0.4, 0.2, ceramic, and it's just unnecessary. Design your device properly, and you won't need to. MePod, as much as people love or hate, they've got one pod for it. There aren't different. It's just the one pod for it, and it works well for what that device is, and they've designed it properly. Yeah, I mean, what?
Monitoring standpoint, what they've done, and if we take the Smart Node, for example, they've got like a million different types of cores they've released for the Node, and it's like,
that's
they're overkill. Yeah, I mean, but it's like on sale for them, and they probably make more money out their calls than they do their actual perspective. I mean, good idea.
And the thing is, as well, is that when they supply two different coils with a device, right? So this is starting to get a little silly because it was a 1.8 ohm coil, then it was 1.6, then it was 1, and I think they're bringing the mesh coil out now. The 0.4, the 0.7, and the 1.8 are the three relevant ones. Anything else is irrelevant because you can use them in three different devices. For example, the 1.8 you'd put in a Nautilus mini tank. The 0.7 you'd put in something like a K3 or a Nautilus AIO kit, and the 0.4 you can in their Nautilus 2S tank, which has got bigger airflow. So there's a reason that it's going on. But if you're just releasing a tank, it's like, here's 10 coils. There's no reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You got complaints that the sound is just
all over the
horrible. No. Unlistenable.
Headphones on, Mark.
Hello?
Hello, yeah, there are complaints that the sound is unlistenable.
Just.
Yeah.
$79p, stick that on your router.
Sorry, guys. Oh.
Mark Ski, you're a prick.
Right, I haven't talked to Mark about this, but if you want us to switch to Hangouts for the remainder of the show, just put a thumbs up in the chat.
The lift. Are they playing with us so that we just get rid of the lift music? Do I?
See, I'm listening back to it and it seems all right.
I don't even hear the lift music. I feel like I'm missing out.
I don't know. We'll get there in the end. Right. Okay. So that's your burning issue of the week, Mark. Is that pods? There are far too fucking many of them.
Far too many.
I think Chris Swallow's about to rage quit the stream. I don't know. Trust me, it's really bad.
Right. Let's
Shall I set up a Hangouts? All right.
Guys, bear with us. We're going to kill this stream. We'll jump back in on Hangouts. We'll be back in 2.